A very warm welcome to each and every one of you. This is the Wipro Earthian Sustainability Quiz, the 7th edition of it. And we're also in the 7th quarter final. We've had 6 amazing, outstanding, brilliant, I can keep on adding adjectives to it, some really, really great quizzing. And that leads us to the 7th of our quarterfinals. In this quarterfinal, there are 4 contestants and they will battle it out to be the winner of quarterfinal 7 and move on to the semi-final. So without further ado, let me start off with the first of my quarterfinalists here today. From St. Thomas College of Engineering and Technology is Abhishe Sarkar is my first contestant.
Hello everyone.
Hi Avinash, welcome to this quiz and best of luck to you. I hope among all this busy time of college, you had time to prepare for this quiz.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice
Thank
to know.
you so much.
That's nice to know and welcome to you, Abhishe. The second of my quarterfinalists, number 7, is Avinash Kumar from Hindu College University of Delhi.
Hi everyone.
Hi Avinash, best of luck. Are you prepared or are you not prepared? You thought, okay, let's have some fun. What's happening?
I think I'm semi-prepared.
Semi-prepared. I haven't heard that word so far. Okay, semi-prepared. That's a new one. And best of luck to you, Avinash. From Avinash, I move on to the penultimate of my quarterfinalists from SPJ Institute of Management and Research is Debrup Podar. Debrup, welcome to the quiz.
Hey Lloyd, hey everyone. So excited to be here.
Oh, that's nice to hear. That's really, really nice to hear. Would that excitement include a lot of time spent on research or you're riding your luck?
No, joint luck and joint research, hopefully hoping for the best.
That would be an awesome combination of good luck and great research or background work that you've done. So best of luck to you, Debrup. And finishing up this lineup, of course, not the least of the participants, but it's just the random alphabetical order that he comes up at the end of this quarterfinalist list, is Sharad Gupta from Birla Institute of Management Technology.
Hello.
Hi Sharad, welcome to the quiz. You are prepared or are you trying luck or are you doing combination or what's happening? Combination. I think that's what works best for most people. You come in with a little bit of preparation, you add a little bit of luck and a garnish of some blessings. I hope all of you have taken blessings from your parents because that always works. And in typical Indian movie style, when you're not sure of what's happening, don't do the Shah Rukh Khan version of closing your eyes and thinking of mom and dad. Somebody else will go on the buzzer and answer that question. So let's not go there. But best of luck to you guys. I hope you really, really do well. And before everything else, before I get into the rules and regulations and all that comes along with this, quick round, I want you guys to check your buzzer once, please. Can I have all of you checking your buzzers? Okay. Okay. Just had to clear that buzzer out. Don't worry. I will clear the buzzers out again. So all of us are live. And let me quickly go into the rules of the game. There are 2 essential segments to the quiz. In the first segment, you will get sustainability questions from the world of sustainability, 15 of them. They are a mixed bag. Everything comes up on screen. Give me a right answer, you get a +10. Give me a wrong answer, you get a -5. On the second segment is Earthian climate sciences or a theme of climate sciences. 10 questions about climate sciences. You get 2 subversions to it. On the first subversion is missing boxes or fill in the boxes, kind of a round of 3 questions where the clue comes up on screen. There are boxes below and I've thrown in a couple of letters for you to answer the question better. So the second subsection is lateral thinking, where you'll get 3 elements. You need to put all the elements together and give me a final answer. I'm not looking at a mini explanation. I just need the final answer and I'll give you points to that. The last part or the last 4 questions of the second segment are, again, mixed bag of questions of text, visual, multiple choice, fill in the blanks. Can be anything that comes your way. Give me a right answer, +10. Always remember, the first person to go on the buzzer is the only person who gets the opportunity per question. And this is something I want to add on. Anybody who takes an early lead in the quiz, this has been a trend that I've noticed across the 6 quarterfinals. Whoever takes an early lead, it's very, very difficult to catch up with that person. So please remember that. Don't fall for the fact that in the end, I will score my 6s and, close the gap down. It's very difficult to close the gap down. So don't do that to yourselves. Try and catch up with the person as soon as possible. So operate those buzzers, score those points, and let's have a fun quiz. Let's begin this fun quiz with the first of my segments. It's called Earthian Sustainability. And here it comes. Okay, here we go. 15 questions in all, each one of them coming up for you on your screen one at a time. You just need to go on the buzzer. Give me a right answer. We will start with the first of my questions. Here it comes. UNESCO's IHP is one of the few intergovernmental programs on water management. Also, they work a lot on the education space of water management. What I need you to tell me is, what does IHP stand for? It's logical. Okay, Debroop on the buzzer. Yes, Debroop.
Intergovernmental Hydrological Program.
H for hydro. Hydro is another word for water. Very, very good answer. Plus 10. That's a way to start the quiz with a 10-pointer, with a very confident, no risk taking. He gave himself 2 seconds of time to think about it, went on the buzzer, gave me a right answer. Debroop gets himself 10 points, and that's a way to start a quiz. Moving on from there, question number 2. Here we go. As calculated by the Global Footprint Network, this marks... Avinash on the buzzer. Yes, Avinash.
I'll say carbon footprint.
Read the whole question out. Global Footprint Network, this marks the date when humanity's demand for ecological resources and services in a given year exceeds what Earth can regenerate in that year.
Okay, so it's Earth Overshoot Day.
I said I will accept only the first answer. I will have to give you a negative. Avinash, I'm so happy that you know the answer, but I'm also annoyed with the fact that you didn't give yourself 2 seconds of patience for the answer. You just went on Global Footprint Network, carbon footprint. Don't be in a hurry. But a very good answer. Earth Overshoot Day would have been the right answer. Just give yourself that 2 seconds. Back yourself on that. Okay, moving on from that to the next question. Question number 3. Identify this conservationalist who has been in the news recently. He's no longer with us. That's why he was in the news. Very, very famous person. Has done a lot of work in Kenya. Anybody on the buzzer? Okay, no buzzers then. No buzzers. I'm calling to a halt on the buzzers. This is Richard Leakey. Richard Leakey, the conservationalist, who's a Kenyan, of course, and has done so much work with Kenyan wildlife and conservation. Thought somebody would go on the buzzer because he was in the news recently. Moving on to question number 4. The species Petrocarpus santalinus is an Indian endemic tree species endemic to a distinct tract of forests in Andhra Pradesh. It has fallen back into the endangered category in the IUCN Red List. It was classified as near threatened in 2018 and has now joined the endangered list once again in 2021. What is the common name for this tree? Someone's on the buzzer. Abhishe, fastest on the buzzer. Yes, Abhishe.
Red sandalwood.
Good answer. Good answer. If no one would have gone on the buzzer, I think I would have said Pushpa as a clue. If you guys have watched the movie, you know the connection to it. But without the clue, Abhishe gets himself 10 points. Very, very nice answer. We will move on to the next question. Number 5. All you need to tell me is this Unity for Sustainability campaign, especially about environment and glaciers in that country. Which country is this campaign from? Okay, Debroop on the buzzer. He has a doubt on his face before he answers, but yeah, Debroop, go on.
It's a guess, Nepal.
Good guess. Very, very good guess. Plus 10 to you. Nicely done. That is Unity for Sustainability, inaugurated by the Prime Minister of Nepal himself. That was a beautiful campaign that they came out with recently, and that gives Debroop 10 points. Okay, let me clear the buzzer out. Okay, then moving on to question number 6. Number 6 on your screen. Sundarbans, Vembanad Call, Chilka Lake, Koleru Lake, and Vitarkanika Mangroves. Avinash on the buzzer. What am I talking about? What type of sites are these?
Biological reserves.
Yeah. These are the 5 largest types of what sites in India. Anybody else wants to try? Avinash gets a -5 though. Anyone else? Sharad, you went on the buzzer?
Logically, same.
Same answer. Okay. These are all Ramsar sites, Ramsar Wetlands. Come on, guys. Read the question. Don't be in a hurry. This is the second time, Avinash. You should have been on 20, but instead you have negatives there. Twice you've messed up for yourself. Do not beat yourself up. It's okay. Ek bar, take a deep breath and let out. You'll feel better. Don't worry. You'll start scoring more. Okay, next one. Question number 7. ppb represents the concentration of Debroop on the buzzer. Yes, Debroop.
Yeah, parts per billion.
Good answer. Contamination of water and soil. Good answer, Debroop. +10 to you. Moving on to the next question. Question number 8. That was a very, very good answer to get and gets points on that. On question number 8 on your screen. Here we go. Any changes in natural or human systems that inadvertently increase vulnerability to climatic stimuli, an adjustment that fails in reducing vulnerability but increases it instead. What are we talking about? And before you go on the buzzer, honestly, this is a slightly technical answer. It's a regular English word, but it's a technical word that I'm looking for. So just be careful. Don't take a risk on it if you're not sure. Nobody on the buzzer so far. My honest suggestion would be, if you're not sure, don't risk it. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No buzzers. Fair enough. This is a tough one. This is maladaptation. This is maladaptation of not only being unable to adjust, but it also goes the other way around for you. So good effort that you all did not try it, because it's just a one word, but that one word can create so many issues. Moving on to question number 9 on your screen. The dash is a set of agreements reached at the 7th Conference of Parties to the UNFCCC, held in 2001 on the rules of meeting the targets set out in the Kyoto Protocol. What are the 2 missing words in this statement? Debroop, go on.
Yeah, taking a guess here. Montreal Agreement.
Montreal Agreement and Kyoto are... don't you think they completely... If you've read up about it, you know that they subscribe to 2 different sides of the spectrum. This is the Marrakesh Accords that I was talking about. -5. It's still a good try. Still a very, very good try. -5 to you, Debroop. I will go on to question number 10. On your screen. Something that happened in 2019 and 2020 impacted wildlife in 4 major ways: direct mortality, starvation and predation, long-term loss of resources, and habitual fragmentation. These were some of the examples of the wildlife that took a very bad beating because of what happened in 2019 and 2020. Kangaroo Island. Okay, Debroop again on the buzzer. Sharad, you're just a little slow. He went faster than you. Yes, Debroop.
The Australian wildfires.
Good answer. I just love to complicate a question. I could have asked this as a plain text question. I wanted to make it look fancy and confuse the participants, but apparently that was not confusing enough. And he gets the answer right. That is the Australian wildfires. Gets himself another 10 points. Moving on to question. That is the next one that's coming up is 11. Here we go. Long one. A team of experts delegated to carry out the project was about to leave for Namibia in November 2020, but had to return from the airport as travel restrictions kicked in the same day due to Omicron. The Kuno National Park in Madhya Pradesh was all prepared or prepped to welcome a new addition, a project that has been a decade in the making, but has been pushed forward due to the pandemic. What animal was the new addition? Debroop again. Yes.
Taking a guess here. Rhinoceros.
Why would they, from Namibia, rhinoceros, isn't there enough rhinoceros around to get from there? Anybody else wants to try? -5 though, Debroop. Logically, from Namibia and from the last 10 years, they're trying to make this happen. It's just not happening. What are we talking about? Or which animal are we talking about? Avinash, any one of you wants to try? No negative marking, don't worry. Okay, nobody wants to try. Okay, let me give you the answer to this one. This is the African cheetahs. Cheetahs are extinct in India. They were trying to introduce cheetahs back into the Kunal National Park. But apparently, the pandemic is not only playing spoil sport in our lives, but including the lives of the animals. They're not allowed to start in a new place all over again. But moving on to my next question, question number 12. What is Mike, or what does Mike stand for? M-I-K-E. It's a huge program. The logo indicates who it is about. All you need to tell me is what is the full form of MIKE. I'll add on another clue. Oh, okay. Sharad doesn't even want that clue, but go on, Sharad. Unmute your mic and give me another. No, you need to unmute.
Mentoring, inspiration, knowledge, and E for entrepreneurship. I guess.
यार ये सस्टेनेबिलिटी वाले क्विज में आप मुझे एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप वाला आंसर दे रहे हो. No, not even anywhere related. I thought the elephant being there was the giveaway. The E in that thing is elephant, but the rest of it also you missed out. It's monitoring illegal killing of elephants. Mike is a program about monitoring illegal killing of elephants. E जो था वो elephants था. The other three, you went on you almost created your own version of Kaizen there, which will not suit a sustainability quiz. But good attempt nonetheless. You still get a -5 for that, Sharad. I will move on to question number 13. Here we go. Identify this Indian environmentalist who received the Nari Shakti Puraskar in 2016. Anybody on the buzzer? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No buzzers. This is Basanti Devi, an Indian environmentalist who won the Nari Shakti Award in 2016. Fair enough. You get to learn something sometimes. Even if you don't know the answer, it's something new you get to learn. We'll move on to question number 14. All you need to tell me is what is the theme for the 2022 World Water Day? There is an indication in the picture to indicate what the theme is. It's a one-word answer, one big word answer. Anybody risking it? Buzzer. Oh, Abhishe is on the buzzer. Sorry, I missed that. It took time to reload. Yes, Abhishe.
Yeah. Is it groundwater?
You're asking me, you're telling me.
No. I'm telling.
You're telling me it's groundwater and I'm telling you it's 10 points to you. Very, very good answer, Abhishe. Plus 10 to you. There, if you look at the visual in itself, the bottom is what gets highlighted. That is the groundwater that we're talking about. Plus 10 to you. Very good answer, Abhishe. And I will go on to the last of my questions of segment 1 now. The X trajectory continues a path to follow from now until 2050 to reduce CHG or GHG or greenhouse gases emissions and respect carbon budgets in order to limit global warming to X. What is X, or what is this trajectory called? Debro, yes, Debro.
Limit global warming to under 2 degrees Celsius.
No. I knew when I put this question in, I knew somebody will stumble on that. This trajectory is called the 1.5 degree centigrade trajectory, not the 2 degrees centigrade, because the 2 degrees comes in terms of industrial 1990s levels, whereas 1.5 degrees what they want to limit it currently to. So that is where you get yourself a -5. I like how you're going up and down, Debroop. You're giving me some outstanding answers and you're making silly mistakes, absolutely silly mistakes, but I promise you there's a lot more quizzing left. But before that, let's take a look at earthian points. Here we go. This is how earthian points look. One segment done, one more left to go. Abhishe on 20 with some nice answers. Avinash, I'm sorry, man. I'm really annoyed with you. I'm very, very annoyed with you because you should have been on 20 and not -10. Debroop on 25 with some really good answers. And Sharad, unnecessary risk on a -5, but that's okay. That takes us to another whole segment to 10 questions, 100 points still available. That means this quiz is not even remotely over. Let's go to our second segment. It's called Earthian Climate Sciences. Here it comes. So this is the Earthian Climate Science, a thematic round, which is the second segment. 10 questions, like I've explained to you before. It's got 3 different parts. You know what those 3 parts are. +10 if you get it right, -5 if you get it wrong, and only one person gets a chance to answer a question. So best of luck, you guys. Here we go. Question number 1 on segment number 2. Here it comes. It is defined as a decrease in the amount of sunlight reaching the surface of the Earth, believed to be caused by pollution in the atmosphere. The first word is obvious. The second word is what you need to figure out. Debroop again. Yes, Debroop. That looks like you're taking a chance because the nod of the head was like, I'm guessing. Go on.
Global damping.
Hi. It's global dimming. D-I-M-M-I-N-G. Sunlight is reducing. Dim ho raha hai. -5. Unnecessary -5. You're doing so well. Stop taking these negatives. Moving on to the next one. Question number 2. One more missing boxes question. Here we go. This is the change in energy flux in the atmosphere caused by natural or anthropogenic factors of climate change as measured by watts or meters squared. It is a scientific concept used to quantify and compare the external drivers of change to Earth's energy balance. Okay, no buzzers. Fair enough. You get to learn something new here. The change in energy flux in the atmosphere caused by natural or anthropogenic factors of climate change is measured by watts or meter squared. It's a scientific concept used to quantify and compare the external drivers of change to Earth's energy balance. What was being defined is radiative forcing. The concept of radiative forcing is what I explained to you. No one risking, no one getting any negative. So I'm perfectly all right with that. Moving on to the next one. Question number 3. The change in the annual global mean surface temperature in response to a change in the atmospheric carbon dioxide concentration or other radiative forcing. What am I talking about? Anybody? Abhishe has decided he's not trying it. Avinash is like, ye lag raha hai, I might know, but I don't want to risk it. Sharad is like, mujhe chhod do yaar, mujhe malum nahi hai. And I can't really read Debroop's expression. Is it too funny or I have no idea? Okay, the answer to that, no one going on the buzzer. The answer to that is, anyone trying without the buzzers? I still want to check if somebody wants to try without a buzzer. No negative marking, of course. No? Okay, it's the response to a change, which basically is climate sensitivity. You're being sensitive to be to give a response to change. Okay, fair enough. 2 of them not going anywhere. We'll go on to the next one. The next 3 are connection questions. All 3 of them are people, great scientists from the world of climate sciences as answers. All 3 answers are great scientists. Here we go. Question number 1, or rather question number 4. 2021 Nobel Peace Prize in Physics. Yes. No. Jointly won the 2021 Nobel Peace Prize in Physics. Nobody risking this. Ouch. Okay, no buzzers. This is, of course, Klaus Ferdinand Hasselmann, who reframing the problem of climate change from zero-sum game to win-win solutions, a book co-authored by him. He's the founding director of the Max Planck Institute of Meteorology and was also awarded the 2021 Nobel Peace Prize in Physics for physically modeling of climate's Earth, quantifiable variability, and reliably predicting global warming. That was Klaus Ferdinand Hasselmann. You got to learn something else there. Second one, we'll go on the second of the connection questions, which inevitably is question number 5. Here we go. Another person. She's well known for have identifying external influences on global precipitation. Can clouds buy us more time to solve climate change? Was a TED talk that she gave. And of course, works for the Goddard Institute for Space Sciences at NASA. No? Absolutely not. Okay, fine, fair enough. This is Kate Marvel. The one who's very, very well known for identifying the effects of precipitation. She gave a lovely TED talk, and of course, where she works at. The final one is a little bit historic. Go back in time. In the history of the early climate science scientists, this is one of them. Here we go. The Forms of Water in Clouds and Rivers, Ice and Glaciers is a book. The Glaciers of the Alps and Mountaineering in 1861 is also a book, and that is his experiment. Very famous name. It's a two-word answer. I like Abhishe. He immediately tells me with his face that, boss, no idea. Okay, no buzzers on this one also. This is the very, very well-known John Tindall. John Tindall, those are books written by him. His sensitivity ratio spectrometer is what I was showing to you. And he made discoveries in the realms of water, vapor, etc., carbon dioxide, etc. way back in 1869. Way back in 69 is when he went through all that work. That was John Tindall for you. All three connection questions going amiss, but fair enough, you got to learn about three different people here today. If you can take that forward somewhere in life and it does be of great help to you, that's what we'll count as a win for us. We will go on to the next question, question number 7, coming up for you on your screen. Now, the AVOID program, a government-funded research program, where work is carried out to inform the government's decision-making on avoiding dangerous climate change brought on by greenhouse gas emissions. The consortium is led by Met Office Headley Centre, and the other partners are Walker Institute at Reading and Tindall Centre. Which government or which country's government? Abhishe! Yes, Abhishe.
UK government.
Good answer. Good answer. Which was the giveaway part for you?
Yeah, the second sentence.
The Walker Institute at Reading.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Good answer, Abhishe. Plus 10 to you. Takes you to 30. I've got just 3 more questions. Debrup, if you want to catch up with them, no more making silly errors. And Abhishe, you want to make sure he doesn't catch up with you, start scoring. And I've got still 3 more questions. So Avinash, you've got all the opportunities to catch up and tie with him. Okay? Don't stop yourself. I think you've stopped yourself after getting that negative. I don't know why. You seem like a quizzer who works answers out. So try and work it out. Here we go. Next one coming up for you. Who is the author of Operation Sustainable Human? All 4 of you don't like people, is it? You all just don't seem to want to answer people questions. Okay, nobody on the buzzer on that. Let me just give you the answer to that question while I move on. Just give me 1 second. Yes. This is Chris McDonald. He's the author of the book. Operational Sustainable Human is a 2019 book about optimized climate action. It's about actually putting things into action. And I've got 2 more questions, which I promise you that one of them is a straightforward one. So somebody should go on the buzzer. Drupesh, you can catch up with him. Sorry, Debrup, you can catch up with Abhishe. Did I just make it Drupesh? Abhishe and Debrup, and I made it Drupesh. I'm so sorry. The next one is a workable one. The last one is a 50-50. I really don't know how you guys will answer the last one. So I will just go on to my next question. I need to just neutralize my buzzer. Just give me a second for that. Okay, buzzer all neutralized. Here we go. Question number 9 coming up for you on your screen. Of the lot, which of these gases does not trap heat? There's carbon dioxide, there's methane. Yes, okay, Avinash. Yes, Avinash, you have woken up.
Nitrogen.
this is the Arey yaar, I don't know if I want to answer wala answer, but sometimes when it's the I don't want to answer wala answer gets you 10 points, Avinash. Good answer. Nitrogen is the right answer. At least negates those unnecessary negatives that you got, which I'm genuinely very annoyed about. But I will go on to the last of my questions. Question number 10. Here it comes. Where have some of the strongest and the earliest impacts of global warming occurred? Abhishe, okay. Either which ways you've decided to take the risk. What is your answer?
Option B.
In the northern latitudes. Are you sure?
No, it's just a random guess.
It doesn't make a difference to you, because even if you get a -5, you still win. But luckily, that doesn't happen. He gets it right. It's a +10. He moves on to the semi-final. A tight and a very, very closely fought quarterfinal on this. A low-scoring one, nonetheless, but it was a very, very tight one. Let's have a look at the earthian points. Here we go. Here come the earthian points for you. Abhishe with 40 is a winner of quarterfinal number 7. Abhishe moves on to the semi-final. Devrup, I feel very bad for you. You started so strongly and then you just went on that tirade of negative answering. Avinash, I don't know if I'm annoyed with myself or annoyed with the rules or annoyed with, I don't know with what I'm annoyed with something, because I don't think you deserve that 0. I really believe that you should have got more than that, but sometimes luck plays out the way it does. Sharad, good effort. Very, very good effort. Still take a -5 on that. But nonetheless, Devrup, Avinash and Sharad, you all were a part of the top 32. It's not a joke getting there. You managed to get there. You fought it out with Abhishe, and Abhishe finally emerged the winner here and moves on to the semi-final. Congratulations, Abhishe. I will see you in the semi-final. I hope you know what the semi-final, you know what the theme is, right?
Actually, I received that mail. I have to just check.
Okay. Now that you've sure shot in the semi-final, check that mail. The climate negotiations and treaties is the theme there. So you have an entire almost a week's time to sit and prepare for it. So please prepare for it, because the semi-final is going to be very, very tough. That, ladies and gentlemen, brings me to the end of quarterfinal number 7. Very, very closely fought. Like I said, most of my quarterfinals have been fun. A lot of fun. This was fun too, though a low-scoring one, but it's still a fun quarterfinal. Abhishe qualifying and moving on to the national semi-finals. Congratulations, Abhishe. And thank you to the other 3 of you, that is Avinash, Devrup and Sharad. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. I'm Lloyd Salana, your host. You're watching the Wipro Earthian Sustainability Quiz, the 7th edition of it. Along with it, the 7th quarterfinal. That's what we're done with. I've got one more quarterfinal. Join us for that. Till then, take care. See you soon.